By the end of this video, you guys are going to know how you can hatch significantly more eggs before this dino event is over. I'm talking hundreds and maybe even thousands of dino eggs before this event finally leaves. Because Jendel said the prehistoric update is going to be staying for another week, and honestly, we might even get another egg, and you can use this method for that as well. Now, quickly before I get into the video, I will be giving away another 3 ancient seed packs to 3 lucky people. All the giveaway information is in the description. Just most importantly, please make sure to friend my Grow a Garden account so I can actually go ahead and join you guys when I roll winners. Before I get started, this video was inspired by Numerous's new video. I go a little more in depth here and show you a lot of ways to make it more efficient, but definitely go check out his channel and give him the credit he deserves. A really good content creator and deserves all the respect in the world. So the first thing you want is definitely to get a few alt accounts. Go on Roblox, create a few accounts, and I recommend that you have them logged in to the switch account feature here because it makes it a lot easier to just go onto that account and join Roblox when you need to switch between the accounts. Now, if you do create an alt account, I would highly recommend you also link it to an email. You can link all of the accounts to the same exact email. If you don't link it to an email, sometimes Roblox just randomly resets your password and then locks you out of the account because there is no email attached to the account. So that's just a really good tip. It's rare that it'll happen, but if it does, you're going to be pretty mad if you have like some really good pets on that account. So now that you have your accounts ready, we're going to basically be taking advantage of the middle scientist here, where you can actually donate a pet to the scientist, and then after an hour you get most likely 1 to 5 dino eggs, or if you are lucky, you can get a dinosaur pet itself. Now, the rarer the pet, the more eggs and the better the reward will be. However, depending on how many accounts you're using, you're probably going to be going through way more rare pets than you actually have. So to keep a steady stockpile of pets, there's 2 different things you can do. The first thing you can do is, if you've been playing this game for a while, you probably have a ton of common summer and regular common eggs stacked up. Now, if you do have a ton of these eggs, go ahead and literally just place them all down on your base, and waiting 20 minutes or 10 minutes depending on the egg really is not that long. But if you really want to speed it up and have these eggs grow significantly faster, you can use some egg growth pet. In particular, I would be using the bald eagle pet. If you used my method to get a ton of these when the event was out, then you can definitely just spam a ton of these down and your eggs will grow super fast. But basically, you can just use these eggs to get a ton of really easy common pets that you can trade over to your accounts. Once you get a few of these common pets, trade them to your alt accounts and get the rest of the method started. And then as you're waiting for the machines to finish, which we'll talk about in a little bit, you can come back and start hatching even more eggs for more pets. And it shouldn't take too long to stockpile enough pets for each account to have at least like 10 to 20 pets ready to donate on them. Now, if you don't have a ton of common eggs on your main account, you can instead go on each alt account, trade it over a decent pet, like literally even a few decent bone blossoms, have it, sell it, and then on each alt account, just come back every once in a while and buy the common pet eggs that are in stock. Literally 3 common pet eggs are going to give you enough pets for 3 hours of AFKing, so it doesn't take too long to stack up enough common eggs on each account. And because they hatch so fast, you literally place them down and they will be done pretty fast. And then just like that, this alt account literally has 3 pets that are ready to donate for the next 3 hours, and you can do this pretty fast. Now, at this point, you probably want to have your main account and your alt account in the same game. You can easily do this on desktop by using the desktop version of Roblox along with the Microsoft Store version of Roblox. That's pretty easy, but if you're on mobile, you're probably going to want to use 2 devices or trade the pets to your friend, rejoin on your alt, and then collect the pet on your alt. Obviously, if you're hatching the pets on each alt account, you don't really have to worry about this too much because you don't really have to be in the same game as your main account until you get a really good dinosaur that you want to trade over. And instead, every alt account can just hatch their own pet. So go on each alt account, donate it a couple of pets, and then every single hour or however often you want to do this, you come back, claim whatever you get from the machine here, and then donate another pet to the scientist. And it's literally just that simple. So obviously we're doing this to get the dinosaur eggs from the machine because we're going to be donating common pets just because of the sheer number of pets we're using. We're most likely only going to get 1 or 2 eggs every single hour. However, once you get an egg on every single account, just literally go ahead and place it and then wait for them to hatch. Obviously, you can come back however often you want to keep checking the machine and keep filling it up and keep placing eggs. It's completely up to you, but the eggs do take 4 hours to hatch. So eventually you might run out of egg placing slots. I personally only got 1 extra egg equip slot on all of my accounts, and you can easily get an aged 20 pet to donate for every account to get the extra 1 equip slot just by using a full team of ostriches while you're hatching a ton of common eggs for all the pets to donate. And some of the pets will come out as age 20 or above, which you can then also use just for the egg slot upgrades on every account. So yeah, that's pretty much the whole strategy. Obviously, I'm going to go ahead and test it out and show you guys how good it is. But obviously, for every account you're using, you're multiplying the amount of eggs you're getting every single hour, as well as the amount of eggs you can hatch at one time, meaning you're multiplying the overall chance of you getting a T-Rex before this event is over. So if you're using 2 accounts, that means getting the T-Rex before this event is over is going to be 2 times easier. And if you're using 12 accounts like I am going to be doing and testing out with, then getting a T-Rex is going to be obviously 12 times easier. Just for a visualization, then I would be able to hatch 6 dino eggs on my main account every 4 hours. However, by using another 12 alt accounts that can hatch 4 dino eggs on every account every 4 hours, that means that just using the alt accounts alone, I'll be able to hatch 48 dino eggs every 4 hours. Now we have a ton of time to do this because the dino event is apparently staying until the end of next week. So you have over a week to do this. And once you get started, this method is really not that hard. You just have to log in every once in a while and then claim some dino eggs and place them down. And that's it. It literally takes like 5 to 10 minutes every time you log in. And because the T-Rex is only a 1 out of 200 chance, you'll have a really good chance of getting a T-Rex within the next 10 days or so. So because I'll be able to hatch around 48 dino eggs every 4 hours, that means that within around 16 hours of doing this, I'll have a decent chance at getting myself a T-Rex. And then obviously over the next 10 days, it should be pretty much guaranteed. And once again, you don't have to actively play. It takes maybe 10 minutes every hour if you do choose to log in every hour, but it's really up to you how often you want to log into your alt accounts and claim the eggs and place the eggs. But because you have so much time left, literally hatching 4 eggs on every account once a day would still give you a really good chance at getting the T-Rex, as well as the other rare dinosaurs. The keyword for this video's giveaway is egg with a capital E. Now, just a few side notes here to actually make this method even more valuable. Eventually, you'll get some Bronchiosauruses, and when you're hatching, you can actually use those to increase the weight of the pets you hatch. So if you do end up getting a T-Rex, you can actually get a pretty big one, which is going to make it a lot more valuable. And then also, when you go ahead and sell the trash dinosaurs that you get, because obviously you're going to need to clear inventory space and get rid of some of the trash dinosaurs, go ahead and possibly get your hands on some seals. When you sell a pet with some seals equipped, it gives you a chance to give the egg back. So you can also get even more eggs back on your alt accounts if you go ahead and sell those dinosaurs on each account with a few seals equipped. That's just going to make this method even better. But even without those two things, this is still insane. Okay, so I went ahead and did the setup. It didn't take me too long. I have all my accounts able to place 4 eggs down at once. And then now it's literally just about spending like 5 or 10 minutes every hour to get 4 of these dinosaur eggs. And then obviously I'm placing each dinosaur egg down as fast as I possibly can. So once I finally have 4 dinosaur eggs placed down on each account, which once again, literally only takes like 3 or 4 hours of just coming back every once in a while, then I'll hatch 48 dinosaur eggs at once and see what I'm able to get just from literally 4 hours of occasionally playing. All right, so over the last 3 hours, I came back for like 5 or 10 minutes every hour and then just claimed the eggs and donated a new pet for each account. So we have 4 eggs on every account placed down. Some accounts actually do have 5 equip slots because they did end up getting a few extra eggs. So we're actually going to be opening slightly more than 48 eggs just from this 4 hours of occasionally playing. So now I'm literally just going to get off, wait for the eggs to be ready, and then come back. All right, so I just got back from work. We're going to go ahead on every single account and open at least 4 eggs per account. Some have 5, so it's definitely going to be over 50 eggs. Ooh, our first pterodactyl, and it's a pretty big one. Not bad. Okay, not bad. We managed to get 1 pterodactyl, which is a 3% chance, which is pretty rare, obviously. And I'm going to be opening a ton of these dino eggs until I get at least a few T-Rexes and a few Brontosauruses. So yeah, by far, this is just the best strategy to open tons of dinosaur eggs every single day to give yourself by far the best chance of getting the rare dinosaur pets, more specifically the T-Rex and the Brontosaurus. With that being said, if you enjoyed this video, found it useful, don't forget to like and subscribe. And with all that being said, I hope you all have an amazing day and good luck gardening. All right, giveaway winner times. This is just for people who might not believe my giveaways are real. So I did go ahead and try to hunt down a few honeysuckle winners from the last 2 videos. I managed to already give out 2 of the honeysuckles. The proof is in the background right now, and I'm still trying to get a hold of the other winners. But now let's go ahead and find our 3 lucky winners for the 3 premium seed pack. I'm just going to literally roll names until I find people who are joinable and then gift them the seed pack. So hopefully this does not take too long. All right, somehow the first name I rolled was actually joinable, so congratulations, OVNI, for your 3H and seed pack. Don't say you're on the run to the other side, my love. You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason. All right, we found our second winner here. We're going ahead and joining. And congratulations, Orston here, for winning 3 exotic ancient seed packs. All right, we found the last winner. Congratulations, Myth. You have won yourself 3 premium ancient seed packs. Now, I cannot stress this enough. Please make sure you guys send me a friend request. Congratulations to all the winners, and I cannot stress this enough. Please make sure you're sending me a friend request or you're in a joinable server.